happy with it. Everybody was down. It's your boy Cuddy J. It's your boy Cuddy J, the host of Kickback Network. Back like we left some. Tonight we talk about the Red Dress Run annual in New Orleans, and let's talk about Lil Baby. First, let's get in details about the Red Dress Run they held in New Orleans. They say it's been going on for 30 years. What it do, 912 Nate, man? It's been a long time since I seen you, cuz. What's happening with you, man? Welcome to the board, man. Hit that like button, man. I miss you, dude. But like I was saying, they said that the Red Dress Run has been really going on for 30 years. It started out in San Diego, and all of a sudden this year, it pops up out of nowhere. Now we all know about it. Over the last 30 years, we never was aware of this run that took place in New Orleans. Now all of a sudden they threw it in our face. What do you guys take on that right there? Also, the Lil Baby had an outfit on today that looked like a teenage white girl today that goes viral. What's you guys take on that? Before we even get started, you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you ain't been subscribed. Also show some love, and you also can donate if you want to. What happened with an 85 cut dog? What's going down, man? It's early night tonight, man. I had to do it for you guys right tonight, man. Let me get situated, pull my beer up, roll up. You know how I go down. Yeah. Ice cold beer. Ice cold beer. Once again, I appreciate you guys for tapping in. We going early tonight. Tonight we talking about the Red Dress Annual that took place in New Orleans. Been going on for 30 years. They said a lot of guys that were straight men that was in this run, this walk that took place, and they had majority guys that was in the LBG community, So I guess it was not. It was more about the guys that are straight. That was the problem that everybody was having backlashes with, because I read an article with one dude said he took he did the run just because of the simple fact that he's been cancer free for a couple of years or whatever. He beat cancer, and that was his reason for doing it. Some of these people, they had big meaning behind why they did what they did in this run. That's why I didn't really just blast at it, because I really wasn't aware of what's going on. I'm here tonight to do a little research on what you guys gather out of this Red Dress Run that took place in New Orleans over this weekend. And all of a sudden it just goes viral. And they say it's been going on for years, but why all of a sudden we just knowing about it this year? Let me share this topic right here to a few people so they can tap in, man, get some traffic going up here, man. It's an early night, man, so probably gonna be on here about 3 hours. 3 hours on y'all guys. You know what I'm saying? So let's get this shit awake right here. Right while I'm doing this, I'm gonna play some music, you know what I'm saying? Wonderful mission on my way. There we go. Puffy, yo. You don't hear about the man? Okay, I'm gonna have to play some videos for you then, man. Let you hear about it. Let me get situated right quick, Duck. I got your back, man. Here you go. Shooting game like Cody, pass like Nash, rebound like Rodman. I get that cash. I said I get that cash. Don't give me the chance to set up. I break fast. Shooting game like Kobe, pass like Nash, rebound like Rodman. I get that cash. I said I get that cash. Don't give me the chance to set up. I break fast. Break fast, break whatever the cash made. What I'm about to do next, don't even ask me. Forget living in the past days. Live every doggone day like my last day. I I'm the bandwagon, jump on it. Make you bob your head, you step, stop on it. You can do what you want to what on it. Get a whip, hell yeah, throw the bomb on it. Put the bride, hell yeah, I throw the bone on her. She a busy girl, shit, I don't want her. Too old to be standing on the down corner. But I'm young enough to pump on my marijuana. Raising Jason, Jason Davis on application. Cut his head on the streets, I know you see me haters. Might not pay me now, but you gon' pay me later. I'm a pimpin' my shit I told, forget the cheaters. Like Kobe, pass like Nash. We bound like Rodman, I get that cash. I said I get that cash. Don't get a chance to set up, I break pass. Shooting game like Kobe, pass like Nash. We bound like Rodman, I get that cash. I said I get that cash. Don't get a chance to set up, I break pass. Ain't tipping from the fiends, I can have my dough. If I can take a man, you can call me G.I. Joe. Put my steel toes on, blue shoelaces. Cause I just touched down off 2 cases. Niggas snitched on them, now wear 2 braces. No teeth in this Bible, know what toothpaste is. As I ride on this track, you like who this is. Don't worry about me, dude. About to do this big. We the next Rockefeller, this is PAT. A little bit of gasoline mixed with PJC. A little bit of cocaine mixed with homegrown. Don't call me, I'm a homegrown. If I'm out of town, I won't be long gone. Yeah, this is me right here. If you're playing man, you can get the zone on. If you know the words, sing the song on. Like Kobe, pass like Nash. You know how like Rodman, I get that cash. Say what, say what? I said I get that cash. Don't give me the chance to set up, I break fast. Shooting game like Kobe, pass like Nash. We bound like Rodman, I get that cash. Say what, say what? I said I get that cash. Don't give me the chance to set up, I break fast. This is with the running gun. I ain't trying to hit this son. Those that be talking out their ear, I ain't feeling them. Ice cold chilly one. Baby wanna give me some, I'ma pass her up. And who? You can get her some. Hit you on the rebound. Other side of D-Town. Another episode, let it blow, then re-clown. Back to the main mission. I ain't with that name dissing. It's the real deal, Holyfield game politics. Real president. Everywhere I represent. Where I'm from, not with no president. Stop getting your dream on. Start getting your cream on. Put the telescope, you can start putting your beam on. Haters, I look past you. Eat you up like fast food. Send my little dude on the mission, I can blast you. You buy it, I tax you. Ladies, I'ma ask you. Pin your ass on the wall like you attack food. Chain like Kobe, pass like Nash. We bound like Rodman, I get that cash. I said I get that cash. Don't give the D the chance to set up, I break fast. Shooting game like Kobe, pass like Nash. We bound like Rodman, I get that cash. Say what, say what? I said I get that cash. Don't give the D the chance to set up, I break fast. You heard me? Yeah. Boy, Cuddy J. Yeah, get that cash. Post you up, nigga. Yeah. It pass like Nash, get that sick. You bitches gotta get on it. For the love of money. Yeah. I ain't trying to hear y'all shit. Toast this one. You know. What do you do, Burger Queen? Well, my bad. I ain't
At Methodist Richardson.
But yeah, man. What's happening with you guys? It's your boy Cuddy J. I'm back like I love some man. Like I said, this is the Kickback Network tonight with the host Cuddy J. Yeah, that was me right there on the one. That was my song right there called Break Fast off my album called Louisiana that I put out 2010. If y'all want to check that out, y'all go to any platform. You can hear that out the entire album. But yeah, today we were talking about the Red Dress Run that took place in New Orleans, the annual, and also about, if you look at the thumbnail, you'll see the outfit that Lil Baby wore that went viral, that tripped out everybody. In my opinion, cuz looked like a little teenage white girl, ready to go to a little, babysitter's club party or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know what's going on. They said the guys in New Orleans had on dresses. Half of them were straight men. Most of them was homosexuals. I guess you want to say that. What's you guys' take on that? I know you guys heard about that. You can't be up under a rock that much. You can't be that much under a rock. You saw my post. I know you ain't been on for a while, Queen. I'm glad you on here, girl. Good to see you. We love you. But let's get back on some shit though. I gotta get this right here charged up. I gotta be able to see you guys comments. I'm going blind up in this bitch here. I got all these devices up there. You step in, y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all subscribe. It's your boy Cuddy J. There we go. How everybody doing tonight, by the way? How's everybody's day been going? It's pretty much my Friday, man. I'm off tomorrow. You know, I got a couple things I got to do tomorrow. I got to take my son to the mall. I got to go grab some, he wanted to get some tennis shoes, some new shoes for school. See, what took place on my, reason why it's just now me getting his shoes, because he was in Galveston all last week and he came back home Sunday. I thought he was coming home Saturday or Friday. We was going to go get the shoes then. But he didn't come home on Sunday. I've been at work the last 3 days all day. I told him, you can get them now. I can go get them by myself without you, and you can get them now, or you can wait till I get out Thursday to get them. But he wants to go to the mall with me because he loves going to the Galleria Mall. I got to wait till he gets out of school tomorrow. Go drive to Garland and get him. Drive back out this way to go to the Galleria Mall, pick his shoes up, and go back to Garland to drop him off. And tomorrow is going to be real busy. I got to wash clothes. I have to do a live interview with Lex tomorrow at 1. And then after that right there, I got to go take my son on his journey, getting his new shoes for school. Then come back later on at night and do another live that night with Milton Brown and Jadadrian Green, a.k.a. Romeo, out of Shreveport, Louisiana. So that's what the day going to be tomorrow. But I had to come with you guys tonight. It's an early night. I knew I had to come with you guys with something. I kept wondering, like, what the hell am I talking about tonight, man? It really ain't nothing I just really want to focus on and talk about it. I thought about it. Bingo. We're going to talk about this. Tonight is just, we getting to that point now where people just feel like they can wear whatever they want to wear now. They don't care about how people look at them no more. Because back then, what you wore back then pretty much spoke highly of who you really were, or who you are, what type of person you are. Like, people, they judge you based on what type of car you drive, If they see you in the car like a G-Ride or an old school hoopty, they'll think you some type of gangster, you or a hood dude. Or if you in some type of little Honda Accord or Nissan, you like a little preppy person, you know what I'm saying? Or like they say females in certain type of cars, they call them ratchet mobiles. So yeah, it's crazy. Hey, Virgo Queen, what post you talking about? You talking about the baby? You talking about the post I made, Lil Baby? The Kickback Network with Cuddy J. I should at least have that phone right there charged just so I can see what's going on. Really, really going on. But it's all right. Oh yeah, I said yeah. I made a post. I made a post showing the little baby outfit he wore today, and I said, yeah, that's something my daughter will wear. My daughter got the same outfit. Why we fucking up there? I know a chick named Superhead. She gives Superhead. Just moved in the building, even gave the Superhead. Super big top, end up super dead. I got big guns that speak super lead. Yeah, that was up. I know Virgo. I know you, Virgo Queen. I know you're. I know you're aware of the last clip that I had posted up. The clip that I posted up with the Milton Brown guy, right? I put up another clip the other day. Yeah, I watched my team play the other day. I watched a little bit of the Cowboys. I watched some of the Cleveland Browns game to watch Shedeur Sanders. Of course, you know I watched my 49ers. But those are three games I watched over the weekend. I can't wait to get to it. Really, I'm the type of person, really, I don't really care about the preseason, though. My team, I look at to see what we have and what we got that's coming up, or that might look like they might be coming with some shit. But really, I just be waiting for week one. I just be hoping my team players will get through preseason healthy. I mean, I don't want them to, get out there and get hurt before the real season comes. So, yeah, I just, it's cool. I just can't wait till real football comes. It's the time of the year where, people really, football season is the time of the year where people, they show their true colors. People, yeah, I like to fill out the new rookies and stuff. See, I've been reading about the rookies and hearing about the rookies on the 49ers channel on my team. Well, let's just say when it comes to my team anyway. I've been, hearing about what the rookies doing in training camp and their mini camp and OTAs. And that's when that's how when I see them on the field, I be trying to look forward to seeing what they're doing out there. Are they all the hype? Or some of the guys who are not really hyped up, what are they doing? Maybe are they the ones that you might need to be talking about? But, yeah, I can't wait to regular football season. But like I was saying before I was going that way, this is the season, football season. And it comes a time sometime where people will show you their true colors and their true feelings, how they feel towards you behind a football game. You will find out that a motherfucker don't like you based off of football or one Sunday afternoon during football season. You will find out that the motherfucker don't like you and never did like you. Because something's going to happen. If a team is losing and the captain gets it going on and somebody going to play the shit. Yes, he cut it laughing. He know I ain't lying. Hey, I know, I'm talking about, this is the year, man, you'll be falling out with your cousins. Your cousin might be a fan of the Steelers, and you might be a fan of the Bengals, or you might be a Niners fan, and your cousin might be a Cowboys fan or a Saints fan. You get into it on Facebook, back and forth, going down with the chat and shit, making comments and memes. But yeah, that's the season going. But who y'all got up in here? Hit that like button. If you ain't been here before, subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. Tap in. I go live pretty much 4 nights out the week. Sometimes I go live probably about 6, 7 times out the week. But definitely I do it 4 or 5 days for 4 days out the week. I take 2 days off. I try not to go 3 days in a row. But sometimes I take 3 days off during the week. See, you know what, Virgo Queen, we all, and I know females, most females, they do it for fun, and they really know how to drive a nigga. They know the fact that they found somewhere they can really just drive a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Most females do it for fun because they really don't really just take the football sport as serious and the team like the dude. They don't take the shit serious. Us men, we do. We drink and shit. We buy jerseys, nigga. We buy hats and shit. We get the matching for the team we like. And don't let it be two rival teams. Don't let it be two rival teams like, so for example, when the 49ers and Cowboys play, It's always a lot of bucking going on my Facebook timeline, on the streets, and everywhere you go, because those are rivals. They've been rivals since the early 80s, since the catch. When it's like teams like the Niners and the Cowboys and the Saints, the 49ers and the Saints. It's how it goes on. It's always a big deal. Philadelphia and the Cowboys. So teams have them rival games where the fans be talking shit more than the players are to each other. Like, like the fans are at war on social media, going harder than the players out there on the field playing against each other behind the teams. I know sometimes when I'm out there when I'm rooting for my team and my team's sucking, I'm going harder than my team going out there. They getting their ass kicked. They down by 20 points. But I'm still going hard behind my team talking shit out there in the bar full of that alcohol. Still. But let's not get off topic, guys. Let's not get off topic either, though. I want to drill back into the topic, though. The red dress. Y'all, get somebody come in, fill me in, man. I need somebody up in here, man, that's going to, got a little bit knowledge about what's going on with this red dress annual run they have in New Orleans. Why is all of a sudden we are now knowing about this situation? Why they didn't tell us about it last year? Why they didn't announce it 10 years ago? Why they didn't announce it 15 years ago? Why are we now just hearing about this thing? And social media been out a long time, so you can't say, oh, it's social media now. But we had Facebook and all this stuff, YouTube, TMZ, all that been going on for years. So there's no way why it's a lot of whys to this situation. Why are we now just knowing about this red dress run? Also, look at Lil Baby's new outfit. What is he up to, man? He want attention? What, his album is not selling? Do these artists, they start to go crazy, man, when their music stops selling and they just start doing crazy shit like wearing crazy outfits, man. Y'all hit that like button for your boy Cuddy, man. The Kickback Network. Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that, man. Shout out to you guys for tapping in tonight, man. Showing some love to your boy Cuddy J. It's the Kickback Network. Like I said, let's get back on topic. Let's try at least stay on topic for a little bit. You never heard of it yourself. So y'all haven't been watching what's going on the news. I know y'all pick y'all phone up, and everybody pick their phone up and they go on their timeline on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. You own one of those platforms throughout your day, and I know those are the headlines throughout the day. How are you guys missing those at? Now I understand with some of you people, y'all probably don't like, you just really fuck with the internet like that. You know what I'm saying? But, either way it go, all you got to do is go to Google. Somebody go to their keyboard or their laptop, Google the red dress thing and tell me what's going on with that. Now, I can pick up one of these devices and read myself. I'm really just letting things charge up. I'm just trying to get the content rolling and going. Holy shit. Yeah, so was it charity for cancer? Because I know I seen one picture with this guy who wasn't gay. They were straight men. There were some gay guys. But it was a guy, he said he did it because he beat cancer. Yeah, you guys like and subscribe, please. Hit that like button, show some love. Comment also, you can. If you're on a laptop, you can't join you're not able to join the conversation in the chat room. Just to let you guys know, if you're on your laptop or TV, you're not going to be able to join the chat room. Now you can get your phone and you can go to the chat room on your phone. Just to give you guys information, just in case you didn't know that. By the way, I want to give a shout out to my own girl, Sarah Romo, over there in East Dallas. My little home girl, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sarah Romo. If you watching this, you know what's happening with the girl. What's up with you? Yeah. Like and subscribe at that, everybody. Uh, they said it was a guy said he reason why he did it because I think he said this probably was his second time or third time participating in it, and he beat cancer. So that was his reason. So I'm thinking it was probably charity for cancer and probably a couple of other diseases out there that affects um, the community of black people or probably diabetes. It could be for anything. Who knows? I never really just try to step on the story about it. Like most people I seen, people they kind of was bashing the situation, and I didn't really. And if you normally I would react to some things just like that, just like news like that. I would probably get the blowing and capping and just making posts and sharing stuff about something, things that happen like that. But this time I didn't. This time I just sit back, chill. I watch everybody else make their take on what they feel about it, and now I just really want everybody to come on here and tell me what they got out of the situation, what they learned from it, and what's the reason behind it, and is it some bullshit or not to them? I want them people to come on here and say that. I see it on Facebook posts, Instagram posts, comments, all that. So here's another platform you can come on and you can give out your energy as well, and that's what we're here for. What the hell going on by there? Inbox. I know my homeboy. My homeboy, he always he goes live when I go live. I feel like I don't know. I got to talk to him about that. I feel like he goes live every time he goes live on YouTube every time I go live. I don't know. That's some weird shit to me. Shout out to my boy though, man. Cause I be tagging people and going live, and then he be tagging me to watch his live. I'm like, they say outwork everybody, but hey. bad, guys. We got we got the North Side reunion taking place back in Shreveport, Louisiana, back in our neighborhood, Cherokee Park, in the north at Mammy Head Park, Hicks Park, August 30th. So right now we like all in this big chat group, man. Everybody from the north side, from that north, they're gonna be at the event, and we just sharing posts and pictures and stuff in this group chat. And yeah, but anyway, yeah, we got over here. Anybody said anything differently since I've been there? It's free to like and subscribe, man. That's what we gonna. And I think some people, that'll be watching. They really not computer savvy. Some not YouTube savvy, and they can be looking right at the subscribe button and won't even know what to do with it. So I think some people that's on their laptop or even on your TV, you can subscribe, but the subscription part, I know after each show it lets me know how many subscribers I get out of each show. Sometimes I don't get subscribers until the show loads up and more people watch it. But I really just need likes on here. I'm looking for the likes. People tapping in. You tap in, you just hit the like button just for the hell of it, Let this shit add up. If I had 27 people that came in here tonight, I want 27 likes. That'll really kind of boost the ratings. Everything been charged and nothing. But like I said, guys, it's early. People, just like normally I'll still be at work around this time or on my way home, barely making it here. Mad that I didn't start early. But I got it in early tonight, guys. I probably got about what? It's 10 o'clock in Florida. I got about another hour with Cuddy. Cuddy gonna be on here for another hour for me. I know around by 11 o'clock when this end is over with. He might do a 12. I'm off tomorrow though, so I feel good. I got energy. I got a lot of energy going. Plus there's a lot of hype for tomorrow's show too though. Lots of hype. I gotta call Lex tonight, Texas Movement Media. Y'all go subscribe to Texas Movement Media. I gotta tap in with Lex soon to let him know we're doing another live tomorrow. Yeah, now it's now 11, about 11 o'clock, you're going to tap out. It's 10 right now. It's 10:06, so I got you about 40 minutes. I got you about for another 50 minutes. I got a question to ask you guys. 85 cut, I got a question. Virgo, because I know y'all going to answer back. Do I sound loud in the mic? I never had anybody tell me nothing about the audio. Is it too loud, or is it good enough? Do I need to talk lower? Because when I be watching it, rewatching some of my videos, I feel like I'm talking too loud, or sometimes I'm talking too fast. I just want to know. Y'all need to let me know these things. Working and going to school, where you at? Yeah. My daughter, that's what she does. One of my daughters, she works and goes to school. And think about it, she works at a fitness place like Hot Works. So she burning energy and all that stuff all day. And I guess she just keeps herself busy too. My oldest daughter. I should have been had this on the charger. I know what I'm about to do. Speaking of you, 85 cut, by the way, 85 cut. What you think the Miami Dolphins gonna do with Tyreek Hill, man? I'm hearing a lot about Tyreek Hill talking about trade talks. They saying there's a lot of franchises out there, seeking a trade. They saying, to trade for Tyreek Hill. Um, what this guy might you don't want this thing to happen where he ends up back in Kansas City. That's what other teams do not want to happen. So I feel like if he does get traded or wants to get traded, I hope one of these other teams outbid Kansas City, man. Because if he goes back to Kansas City, man, they're gonna be just as strong as they were last year, man. We need Tyreek Hill to come to the 49ers, in my opinion. You said he's been saying that? Oh, okay, that's right. You said, yeah, I know they said something about the trade, him wanting to be traded, but we don't know. I mean, so if you take away Tyreek Hill, you got Waddle, and who's your other receivers? Because I know you lost your running back, you lost Mostert, you lost you lost Wilson. He's back playing with us now, so you lost a couple running backs. See, here's the thing about Miami. Miami never just really put their defense together. They had two outstanding cornerbacks. They just, I don't know, they let go Wilkinson. You shouldn't have let go Wilkinson. You let go your defensive tackle Wilkinson. I don't know if the Phillips guy still played with you guys. He was pretty solid. He was a solid player. And from when I watched him, I don't see how y'all beat us last year. Y'all beat us last year, all right. But I will say this though. I'm gonna get off your team. This is gonna be Mike McDaniel's last year if he don't get it right. Yeah, talking over the vocal, he ain't really that good. What Virgo say? All right, that Virgo Queen. Appreciate you for showing some love, tapping in. You hold it down. Hope Lisa come up in there. Lisa had hit me up earlier today. Lisa hit me up earlier today. So now I want to do this. I got to get y'all to some nitty gritty though, right quick. So I got the lady I've been talking to. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and try to. I feel like she's somebody I feel like giving energy to. I feel like giving her energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about good energy at that. I've been talking to this lady, man, for the last 2 weeks. You know, uh, she's very determined. She keeps herself busy. She's all about health. She likes to work out. She sounds very smart. She's very intelligent. She got her stuff together. You know what I'm saying? She's from Chicago. She's been living out here for 2 years. Uh, she's somebody that I don't mind. Uh, taking time to talk to. Lately, I've been picking my phone up, and sitting on my phone holding conversations. I don't really do that. I don't really hold conversations on the phone like that. At least I just really like somebody. Uh, I don't know if I really like her right now, but I like the time that we have when we talk to each other, to the conversations we have. I like what we building off of right there, but I just can't say I really like her right now, because I really want. I want to. Right now, we haven't went out with each other yet. I had a time around each other. It's been just phone. It went from phone texting to phone conversation, and now it's like, okay, now we fix to meet up next week sometime for the first time. And I know then if I want to continue something with this lady or not. And same on her end. We'll see. Um, yeah, but that's what's going on in my department of dating, you know. Um, like I said, I never be out there. I never be the guy that's out there looking for a relationship that's hoping somebody falling out the sky and likes me. You know, I'm never that guy. It be like I said, I always be the time where I'm minding my business and somebody comes, you know, out of nowhere, and that's the way I like it. I mean, I like it to be that way. Um, other than that, man. Hey, Lisa, I'm glad Lisa tapped in. Hold up. Hold up. Lisa, did you, hey, what's up? What it do? What it do? What it do? Lisa, did you hear what I say, Lisa? How long you been tapped in, Lisa? I had to hit that like button for us, Lisa. Let us know it's all love around this thing. So hey, Lisa, I said no. I was just telling the people. I'm just telling the audience, the people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I said, lately I've been having somebody that been disturbing my, not been disturbing me, but lately I've been entertained by somebody with phone conversations. You know, I met this lady. You know, who I I find very interesting. She's very cool. I like her energy. I like her vibe, her swag, her aura. I'm gonna say I love her aura, like just the way she talks, the way she sounds. She's from Chicago. Um, she's been down here 2 years. She got her shit together. She's been with the bullshit. She knows what she wants. She lets you know how it is. She give you the open door how she wants. She doesn't. She's just all what it is. The thing is, we haven't been around each other yet. We went from texting to talking. Now this is not talking about my love life. This is just telling you something that's going on on my in my department. Um, but like what I'm saying, this is somebody who I look forward to just being around. You know, like I said, I'm not gonna say that I really like her right now because I haven't been around her yet. She might really don't like me. Our phone conversations are pretty cool. Um, we call each other. She doesn't like to text. She's the person like, and it's just what I never met that. You don't find too many women that they rather talk on the phone. They don't want to text. She tells you she said I don't like short conversations. She said I don't like texting. I rather talk. If I miss your call, we'll call back. I mean, it's no big deal when you call me. You can call me whenever you want to, but I'd rather you call me because I don't like the texting with the how you doing today or the hello or the one word texting. I say I like it. I say I'd rather talk to you anyway because I think I feel you out a little bit more. I said, and it's another thing she said. There's another thing. Check this out. She doesn't want to watch none of my YouTube videos, and I had to applaud her on that. The simple fact that for the simple fact that she rather be around me to see how my real energy is before she started watching me on video. Cause she said she'll probably get a better perspective and understand me more on whatever I'm talking about on my channel if she comes around me first. So I'm cool with she said her doing that because I don't want her to see me like that first or like this first. Cause she might hate me. I want her to see me be around me. That way when she does watch me, she'll be like, I understand why he's like that. I was around him. I know his intentions. I know what he means. So that's what I like. But since Lisa, you just jumped on, if you look at the thumbnail, if you look at the title, tonight's topic is the red dress run that took place in New Orleans for the 30th year annual. and also Lil Baby's new outfit going viral. We want to know what your take on it. Do you know about what's going on? Or are you aware of the red dress run that took place in New Orleans this past weekend or this week or whatever? For some reason, it's been going on 30 years, and we never knew nothing about it. They say it started out in San Diego back in the day. Uh, New Orleans took the baton and ran with it and kept it going. But somehow this year they made sure we was aware of what was going on. Maybe the United States didn't, but social media made us aware of this event that took place every year in New Orleans. Now it's been the talk about what's going about it's been the talk of the day. At least in my neck of the woods, at least in my region, uh, people that's in my region, people that's familiar, y'all tap in, say something. I know y'all seen it. Because some of us have the same mutual friends on Facebook. If you're on my Facebook page, you from Shreveport. I watched all the backlashing. I watched everybody say their input about the situation. I sit back and listen because I didn't really know what they were doing it for. I didn't want to blow at the situation, and they were doing the situation for a good cause, and I looked like the bad guy because I know how some motherfuckers are. So I decided to just get back. So I'm gonna do a show about it and let y'all put me on with y'all see. So Lisa said, yeah, she saw the red dress event. I didn't even know that guys were wearing the red dresses too. So half of the guys, well, most of the guys were gay, but there was a straight man there. There was also one picture showing a guy that was straight, saying the reason why he did it. He said he'd been doing the event for the last 2 or 3 years. He said he's been doing it for celebrating.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Shut up. He was doing it for celebrating him being cancer. So I don't know if the charity event was for a charity for like diabetes, cancer, other stuff. You know, there's probably mental health, whatever. Maybe it was for a good cause, and for those guys that was going through those situations, maybe there was a reason why they did what they did, or why they subscribed to that. On the other hand, we got Lil Baby, the artist, right? They got a picture of him wearing an outfit that looks like a 16-year-old white girl, teenage white girl, about to go on her first day to school. Only thing he's missing is the Britney Spears backpack. Uh, yes, or Katy Perry, which one ever you want to. What's the girl they like right now? What's the Swift girl? Taylor Swift. All he's missing is the Taylor Swift backpack on that cover. My daughter had the same outfit that he was posing in. I don't know what it is, man, but I think we're at that era, man, where people don't care. If you can't, don't I can look how I want to look. But you know, you got kids, right? Especially you got little boys, or you got sons. You got people that are looking up to Lil Baby. You know, they think that's cool. Him to dress like that. Yeah, the way you dress back there, dude. The way the women dress. See, women back then in the early '90s, in the '80s, in the mid '90s, women didn't really have to dress too provocative to show off how sexy they were. You can tell how sexy or fine a woman was throughout her outfit, how it set on her. And really, we really what drew. I know in my situation, I was always drawn by personality anyway. Like your personality fit your outfit that you had on, it was cool. I really loved it. Um, if you dress a certain way, but your mind wasn't the way you dress, then it was like I felt like you was confused. Hmm. I didn't find a looking good that he wore. So Lisa, I know you're aware of the picture that little baby had took over the outfit he's in. Uh, I mean, I feel like when you see sometimes I feel like man, when people get rich these days, they just get crazy, man. They want to do the most weirdest things where they get money. People say, I think some people can't wait to get rich just so they can do the most weirdest thing or the most shocking or say or do the most shocking thing in the world to get attention just to get some more breathing room. You know, another 5 seconds of fame. Gotta be, man, they bored. Like I remember the rumor going on allegedly about how they were saying Eddie Murphy. He been in the industry so long. He been around everybody since the late '70s or early '80s, I should say, to in the '90s, where he just got to a point where he just in the '80s and '90s he had so much. He had the best women in the world, but he just got bored with women. He just started, they allegedly, you know, playing with other males. But they used to say that about Eddie Murphy. That rumor didn't really last that long. I don't know if people still say it or not. I don't ever hear it no more. But I remember years ago, people used to say that about Eddie Murphy, that he got bored with Hollywood and he just does everything now. Now Eddie Murphy has this nice little white woman that he's dating. Looks like he has a crispy relationship, I should say. A crispy relationship. Lisa said they are bored. Yeah, man. Season summertime about to be over with. Summertime about to be over with, and what's the new? What's the new? What's the new? What's the new? My birthday is about to come up. Oh, that's about the only thing that I know that's more exciting to me. I'm always looking forward to October the 1st. My mom's birthday is the day before mine. Uh, she had me around like 12:07 a.m. the night of her birthday. And they said that she didn't want to have me on her birthday because she didn't want to share the same birthday as me. It was said that. Then again, I don't think my mom, I think she just, cause I guess I didn't want to come out. Yeah, the year going by so fast. Yeah, the Leo, shout out to you Leos, by the way, man. Shout out to the Leos. Uh, Leos and Virgos. Um, I hear more noise from Leos and Virgos, and sometimes Gemini's. Gemini's been kind of quiet for the last couple of years, but Virgos and Leos always been loud. Us Libras, us Libras, we always get loud for some reason. We always, when our time comes, we out there. Y'all know it. Yeah, we be letting y'all know we out there, the Libras. I think Scorpio, Scorpio think everybody just supposed to pay attention to them because they Scorpio. But Leos and Virgos, they be stepping out. Geminis, I think they kind of like be took it in because everybody be aiming at Geminis. But us Libras, Virgos, and Leos, we be talking, we be stomping. Damn, daughter and daddy day. Oh man. This weed right here good. I be running through that good weed. I ain't lie. That should be crazy though. When I be having that good weed, it's like I smoke it faster. When I be having that good weed, that's like I get high quick. Like I roll up 2 blunts, and then the one I finish this one and let 30 minutes or hour go by. I roll another one up. What do you think about Pisces? You know what, Lisa? I don't really never think about nobody on no Pisces. I don't never think about nobody cause based off their signs. I don't know what to think. If you tell me you're a Pisces, I'm like, okay, what I supposed to think about Pisces? That's what type of person I am. But I just know Libras. The reason why I don't know about Pisces is because Pisces don't never talk. I know for some reason Libras let me know. Other Libras let me know about what a Libra is or how I'm supposed to be being a Libra. So that's why I'm aware of what Libras do or what they say we do. Because I think it's like a couple things on their list that I ain't never. I'm not that Libra. I'm not that type of Libra they talking about. But damn, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really aware of what sign's supposed to be like, or what you supposed to act like when you're a certain sign. I don't know about all that. See, we had some people fall up out of here, man. What happened? Did I say something? What made everybody drop up out of here, man? I had like 6, 7 people watching. Where everybody dropped out? Did I say something? Oh, so Lisa, you're a Pisces, huh? So you telling me that so you give me you give me some information about a Pisces. You're very informative. So I'm assuming my daughter's a Pisces. I think her birthday is March the 1st. My youngest daughter, she's a Pisces. So I think yeah, 'cause she's March the 1st. Uh, initiative, okay. So when your birthday around, like in March or what? What? Cause my daughter, she's a Pisces. I think she's March. She's March the 1st. And my sister, she's March the 6th. Now, see, okay, my sister's birthday is March 6th. My sister JoJo, her birthday is March the 6th. So yeah, uh, yeah, I can really see my sister JoJo. She takes initiative, and I know when it comes to her relationships or to whoever she involves herself with, she takes initiative. Yeah, I can see that in her. Now, when you say if this what y'all stable as, and I know somebody that's a Pisces, and it matches up, the math is matching. Yeah, I can say okay. Now I can really say that. I just don't like when they say Libras are indecisive. I say hell no, not this Libra. Now they might be talking about women Libras are indecisive. They can be the case. They can be really what they talk about. And guess what? I really can't say. I really can't say. Uh, Women Libras are indecisive. You know why? Because my mom's a Libra, and she's a female, and she ain't indecisive. Shit. Y'all tapping in. Appreciate you guys for tapping in. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if it's your first time tapping in. This is the Kickback Network with your boy Cuddy J, and we in this thing. Tonight we are talking about the red dress run that took place in New Orleans. It happened annually. It's the 30th year that it took place in New Orleans. It started out in San Diego. They were singing, and nobody seemed to, I guess, read upon what's going on. Or I was wondering. I didn't want to just. I didn't really have time to tap in because I was too busy trying to get on there. But look, Don One was on the other night. We talked. I caught that. Don One was on the other night. The last time I talked to Don One was the night before last when all of us was on the live. I think me and Don One were the last two on the live Monday night. So that's the last time I talked to Don One. I mean, is there any what's going on? Have you talked to her? Is there something I'm supposed to know? Is there something going on? I need to know what's going on. Oh yeah, that's another thing I want to do. I've been needing some juice on this device right here, man. Just for the simple fact. It's crazy, man. Damn. I got all type of shit going on. I got all type of shit going on once I turn this. I've been at work all day, man. I haven't touched my phone all day. I had a couple. I picked up my phone twice today. I picked up my phone this morning. I spoke about. I had a conversation with the lady I told you I've been talking to, speaking with. I talked to her today, this morning, and I also talked with her like midday. So and I put my phone up and now I'm like, shit. I turn this phone on and everything going down. Okay, what's going on? Okay. Damn. I gotta hit out take this thing up. Okay, you was wondering if she was still in the hospital. Oh, yeah, that's a good question right there. That's a good question. She's still in the hospital. What's going on? Oh yeah. Get some of this cold beer wise coat. I got some new news, man, about somebody said NL Chopper. They said, have I seen a new video with NL Chopper with the red thumbs on with his ass all out? The artist NL Chopper, who does, I think he's a producer. I think he's a producer. They say he had his thumb out. Let's go check the video out. I just got that information. Yeah. Yeah, see what's going on with NL Chopper, man. NL Chopper, let's see what's going on. I don't even know the sad part about this shit. I don't even know how this nigga look. This is my first time seeing this nigga. I don't see no footage of it. Somebody says a video of it. They don't have it on YouTube. It might don't be no real deal. There might be some fake ass video. There might be a fake video that there might be some AI shit somebody had came up with just to try to bring a rap or somebody down. No, I mean I ain't see no video. It doesn't even pop up on YouTube. So no, that's some false news. So Lisa, I met the Chicago girl. I was looking. I was waiting on your input, your reaction on this chick I might do this dating situation. I know you always got some good advice or some encouraging thing to say, or whatever you got to say. Yeah, my subscribers are going up. I noticed that. And I don't know if you guys. I mean, when you guys go in the comment section, like in the main video, not doing the live chat. I don't know, like when you guys comment and when I come in back, do you guys get a notification when I come in back to you guys, or do y'all ever see it, or do y'all be just looking for a comment back or reply back? I'm one of those people, man, that reply back to certain comments, especially if it's a comment that has a statement on it, like a staple statement. And I'm gonna throw the, I'm gonna give a reaction on it, or if it's something that just that I ain't feeling, I'm gonna get some type of reaction. So whatever, a reply, reaction, whether it's good or bad. Oh, you just say you having your, and you know what, Lisa? Just hearing her talk, you know what I'm saying? She sound, she's. Let me tell you, this is why this is how she explained herself to me right off the top. Because she this is how it is. What it is. She left Chicago, moved to Denver. Now Denver, you pretty much gonna be whitewashed. Denver's a whitewashed city, but I don't really just know nobody that's real cool that just come out of Denver. But like when I say cool, I mean like on some hood shit, type of shit like cool like that, on some urban shit. But you got some sweet people and some genuine people out of Denver. I should say it that way. She happens to be one of them. But she's from Chicago, but she stayed in Denver, and she she's been here 2 years. It's just her demeanor and aura is so nice. The way she described herself, she said she's a Karen, but she's from Chicago. She got a little hood in her. And I just hearing the way she talks, she's very proper. She enunciates her words correctly. She doesn't have it. She doesn't have a ratchet mentality, I should say. She's She's up in age. She's 46. She's seasoned. You know what I'm saying? She's very seasoned. Uh, from what I'm getting out of the conversation, she has her shit together. Her ideal date, her dating things. I gave her the date. I gave her my dating outlet, my dating blueprint on what I'll do on the first date. And I gave her the dating instructions on what I would do on the first date. And she enjoyed it. She loved it. I think that shit reeled in even more because she on that same type of way. She wants to do dates like that. She want to be adventurous. She don't want to do that boring ass shit. She like to travel too. But and she said she ain't out. She has a degree. She's not all about trying to, She doesn't care about how much money you make, as long as you make your money and you know how to take care of yourself. And that's what done some real shit right there. You know, I'm not no type of person that ask for help anyway. If you help me, it's because you wanted to. If somebody helps me, it's because they wanted me to. They wanted to. I mean, and basically what I'm talking about females anyway. I'm basically talking about from the female situation point of view. Yup. That's what I'm. And guess what? I appreciate that too, Lisa. And that's what it seemed like. She seemed very interesting, and mysterious. It's kind of like she keeps me curious. She has me curious, and I think she's curious about me too. But I think the best thing that thus far, which moves me with her, when she had told me that that she doesn't want to watch none of my YouTube stuff yet. She wants to get around me. She wants to be around me in the physical form and get to know me like that way. Then go watch me on YouTube. That way she'll have a better perspective and understanding of what I'm saying and why I'm saying on this YouTube, whether I'm going live or doing pre-recorded shows or just just my standout of my output, period. So she doesn't want to see me on this. So I told her I'm going live tonight. I said, you want to check me out? She's like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to see you live. I want to see you live a different way. Not that way. You're on your thing right now. You're doing your thing. There's one thing about it. She understands the media thing, the blogger thing. She understands me doing that. It seems like she keeps herself busy. She likes to, hey Lisa, and she likes to work out. She works out every day. She counts her calories. She counts calories all the time on the phone with her. I got 3 pieces of bacon, and then was overeat the egg, and she had this little waffle or whatever. And that right there, and she goes working out. She works out twice a day. She works for the government. Yeah, she's very earthy, I should say. She says she doesn't like the country shit. She's a city girl. Yeah, she's very mysterious. I like it. I love the enticing situation. Yeah, she told me she's a straight city girl. She doesn't like the wilderness. She doesn't care about nature. She doesn't like bugs and animals and shit like that. I said, I'm cool. I'm with that. She said, I told her, I said, I don't like to walk in the grass. I don't walk in the dirt. I will walk way around If we got to walk way around that way to go in somewhere, uh, just to get away from the grass and the mud, that's where we going. I do not walk in the grass or dirt. I stay on the sidewalk and concrete. That's where my shoes belong. So we kind of gonna get along on that part. I'm seeing already. Um, but hey, like I said, we gonna see where this goes. I'm not counting all the chickens before the eggs hatch. I said, like I told everybody before, I want I want to. I can't wait to be around her where I know what's up. I know what it is. She I told she she asked me about my past. I'm gonna tell you another thing. She asked me about my past relationship, my last relationship that I was in for 3 years. She asked about the breakup and what happened real quickly though. And I'm gonna tell you something. I told her this. I told her I said I'm not the type of person that I don't even ask women about their past relationship. All I want to know is closure. That's all I want to know about your past relationship or ships is their closure. It's the only thing that matters. You don't gotta tell me what happened, who was in the wrong, who did this, that, and the other. I don't need to know none of that. Just is it closure? So I told her, I said, I'm not gonna ask about your last relationship. You got to probably tell me. But the first thing she did was one of the first things she did was ask me about what happened in the situation. And like I told you guys, and like I tell everybody, I never drowned my ex girlfriend. She was a great lady. She does great things. Yeah, I'm not the guy that's prepared to deal with somebody that how she was. It made the situations occurred that made our relationship didn't seem too sexy or romantic to me. It got unappealing. Nothing bad. It just, I mean, I will say, hey, she could be a good. It's just some things that she probably has had to. I'm not even gonna get into how. I just let her know what happened. I didn't try to make it seem like she was a bad person. I was a good guy. I told the full story. Okay, and I said why things went the way they did, and boom. And then she said, okay, I respect that. But I ain't don't worry about me. That's about your past. And she ended up telling me, but I said, okay, cool. And I said, the only is it closure. And to be honest with you, I didn't even really have to ask if it was a closure because I can just tell how she was anyway. That she was already closed with the situation. It was something she been singing for a long time already. So that when we got into that conversation, how long have you been single? I told her I've been single for 2 years. She's been single like a little over like a year and a half now. So we kind of like in the same boat. I told her I went single 3 years before. I went single shit 5 years before. So shit. But yeah, man, we're gonna see. I ain't gonna just bring y'all into my romance life like that. I just wanted to announce some shit like, well, that's the new wave that I've been on lately. You say you like being barefoot? I think that ain't really just country. I think that you like the. Oh yeah, my honesty, like she's real honest too. Though that's what I like. She's very honest. I think you walking barefoot, Lisa, is just the fact that you just love. I think it's more you loving yourself. You admire your whole body. People that cover up certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? They because they really just they have they're self-conscious about it, So that, I mean, if you're a person, I feel like, at least if you somebody can walk around naked all day, you walk with nobody feeling no type of way. You one of those persons that will walk around naked all day to the grocery store. And it wasn't no shame or no law behind it. You will walk to the grocery store naked. So that's what that is. I have this. I know this one lady. She when it's pouring down raining outside, what she does, she goes outside barefooted and just go running outside and just walk through the grass and rubs her feet through the grass. And somebody has said that's some real spiritual shit. Like it makes you feel grounded. Grounding yourself. So yeah, that's what I think. I think you walking barefooted. And I know you probably, Lisa, you probably got pretty. I know you got pretty feet, Lisa. I know your feet are gorgeous, and you walk around barefooted because you got pretty feet, and you just like you feel yourself. And I ain't lying. That's why you're laughing, 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 laughing. And I'm not lying about the butt naked part. See that? Because you feel yourself. I mean, not too many people can do that and feel lovely and sexy about it, or saying it. Just saying that shit feels lovely on my end of the cord. Me knowing that you walk around like that, yeah, I not like that. I'm just like that shit. It feels sexy. It has an appeal to it verbally. School temporary. We at the 123 more, man. It's early still too. It's 9:56, man. I ain't getting out this bitch about like 11:30 or 12. So who ride with me tonight, guys? Who ride with me tonight? Who ride with me tonight, guys? Who ride with me tonight? Who ride with me, guys? Tonight? Who ride with me tonight? Who ride? Who ride? Who ride with me, guys? Tonight? Who ride with me? Who ride? Who ride with me tonight, guys? Who ride with me? Who ride? Who ride with me tonight, guys? Who ride with me? Who ride? Who ride? Who ride? So okay, Lisa. Now I know you had. Okay, I'm glad you said that because you text me and you asked me if I listened to the Joseph album, and I said no. I took it into regard that you was probably asking me just to see my opinion on it because you wanted to hear my opinion. So you mean to tell me you listened to the Joseph album? Is that what you telling me, Lisa? You mean to tell me that you listened to the Joseph album and you're telling me that I should go watch it? Northside reunion August 3rd in Shreveport, Louisiana at Cherokee Park at the Mammy Hicks Park Community Center. Y'all come hang out with them North boys and them North babies, you heard? Uh, yeah. Thank y'all for tapping in the Kickback Network with your host, Cuddy J. Oh, okay then, all right. Well, you know what? I'm going to listen to him anyway, you know why? Because the conversation and the beat is still relevant, right? The High Boys and BG and Turk Wayne, I don't think it's more Wayne going back at Turk. I think it's more Juvenile and BG going back and forth with Turk. So with that being said, I'm gonna go check out the album anyway, just to run it with you guys about what I feel about it. This is a hip hop channel. This is a hip hop channel. I don't got that logo with the headphones and the speaker and the microphone for no reason. So I'm gonna have to listen to the Joseph album by Turk from the Hot Boys and see what's cracking, lacking, smacking, and jacking. Yeah. My boy Cut Dog still up in here, I know, right? He about to go to sleep. He about to tap out, right? He about to UFC it, right? He about to tap out, right? Yeah. I cut my hair though. I had to cut my hair today too. It's been a while though. I think I think I seen a great screen back here somewhere today. This morning when I was cutting my hair, hitting the back part, I was hitting the back part of my hair, right? I think I seen a great screen somewhere right here. I used to see one right here. I don't see that bitch no more. But yeah, I cut my hair this morning. I went about 2 weeks without a haircut. I said, I'm going, I get lazy, man. I cut my own hair. So, I get lazy sometimes. So, y'all see this shit like talk about it. I cut my own hair. People be like, man, I thought you were bald headed with a gray hair. Cause I always wear a hat. When I'm not at work, I always wear a hat. Appreciate you, Lisa. And like she said, y'all like and subscribe. You heard me? Yeah, I've been cutting my hair for a long time. I haven't sat in the barber chair. If I sit in the barber chair, man, it's just because I want to just get catered to. I might go get my beard or something lined up, you know what I'm saying? And just get it. But I don't care. I love having the privilege and luxury of knowing how to cut my own hair. Me, as a teenager, I used to fuck my shit up, a lot. Because I really, I wasn't trying to I really couldn't get to a barber. But I think I started going to a barber more often when I got started driving. Because I was getting my hair cut pretty much sometime. Every time my stepdaddy got his hair cut, I'd get my hair cut. Because we had a barber who used to come visit us. But other than that, in between that time, I was cutting my own shit. But even when I had the high top fade, I was cutting my own shit. But I learned how to cut hair. And then as I got older, I learned how to cut hair. But since I've been living in Dallas, there's probably only 3-4 barbers I let touch my head. And 2 of them are 3 of them my homeboys because they knew how to cut hair. And 2 of them for Shreveport on top of that. The other guy I let cut my hair was this other young cat who cut my hair recently. And this other barber that cut his hair that used to be right there off 635 in Ferguson at this barber shop that was about where I lived at. So it was convenient. That's why I went there. Other than that, I never let nobody else cut my hair. Besides in the penitentiary, I take that back. In the penitentiary, I had a couple niggas cut my hair. But yeah, other than that, and Paul's not that type of cutting hair in the penitentiary. That's somebody like cut like this way. You know what I say, cut my hair. What the fucking Paul's in there for anyway? Yeah, so yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no. There we go. Back that way. I need to share this video again. Let me share this again, see who else gonna be up with this bitch. You heard? Y'all give me a minute right quick. I'm about to share this again, guys. Play some music. You might not they don't try to tell me what that you like in my type. They don't try to tell me what that you like in my type. They don't try to tell me what that you like in my type. All day and all night. They don't try to tell me what that you like in my type. They don't try to tell me what that you like in my type. They don't try to tell me what that you like in my type. They don't try to tell me what that you like in my type. They don't try to tell me what that you like in my type. They don't try to tell me what that you like in my type. They don't try to tell me what that you like. This the country boy, city slick, fast, nigga, sick, your rhythm, about to get you nigga fit. Nigga fit. There's a problem I can live with it. Baby girl looking good, let her get the chicken leg. Let me know who is your big dad. I'ma spit that ass like a Kit Kat. Drink me a six pack, roll it like slow in the six sack. I get the motherfucking kick back. On a mission, get stats. Fuck doing that ballsing. I'm just a win. I can't take no losses. I be aware. Let's say I'm just cautious. Hang around looking for capos and bosses. Nice looking women, jazzy assholes. Gangsters and crooks that dirty they know. Most time I'm so low, but nobody knows. Places I be, everybody know, bro. Whoa. They don't got me dirty because I do my tight town. They don't got me dirty because I do my tight town. They don't got me dirty because I do my tight town. They don't got me dirty. They don't got me dirty. They don't got me dirty because I do my tight town. They don't got me dirty because I do my tight town. They don't got me dirty because I do my tight town. I really I done hit at the nice game. Got me nice thing. Nice thing. Right lane. Good head on shoulder. Riding. Top down. What you do? Call me a nice fella. Bit as a motherfucker. He's a big sucker. When we out, I call a little sucker. Big brother. The highway, acting the fool on 635. They tell me to slow down, but I keep on speeding. Weekend, creeping, eating. They believe I don't see you. I get my knife on. I get my knife on. They don't got me dirty. They don't got me dirty. They don't got me dirty, but nothing. I get my knife on. They don't got me dirty. They don't got me dirty. Dudes go to school, then them niggas out hustle. Shreveport, Dallas, man, I said Louisiana. So I give you 2 lessons. 2 bad bitches. 2 nice cars. 1 little sneak. Push behind them bars. 3 tight homies. Got a main rod. Beating with another squad, then you got walls. Plus you got a little one that you adore. Then your baby moms want you on child support. Keep your head going. Keep your shit going. Cause I read a sign say the word is yours. You get that, make that noise. And cats talk behind your back, they ain't your boys. The bitch from somebody else is not your bitch. And if the whip's not paid for, it's not your car. Get it? Yeah. They don't got me dirty, but nothing I get my. They don't got me dirty, but nothing I get my. They don't got me dirty. They don't got me dirty. I get my knife on. They don't got me dirty, but nothing I get my knife on. They don't got me dirty. They don't got me dirty, you heard me? Yeah, y'all heard me. Hey, I'm back, y'all. I'm back, y'all. My bad. I had to sit back and make a listen. Yeah, did the kids start school? My bad, Lisa. Yeah, Ryder started school Monday. Eanna starts school next Tuesday. Of course, Brooklyn been taking summer classes in college throughout the summer, so yeah, she's been going throughout the school throughout the year. But yeah, Ryder already started school Monday. I was telling everybody that I have to take him to Galleria Mall tomorrow to get his school shoes because we supposed to got him this weekend pass, but he came back a day late, or stayed an extra day later in Galveston, Texas, at Galveston Beach. He went to Galveston Beach with his aunt and friends and their family and cousins and all them, and they go to Galveston every year around this time before school starts. The aunt always been taking him there since the age he was 2. Since the age he was 2, he been going to Galveston. So he came back Sunday, so it was too late to buy his shoes because he wants to go to Galleria Mall with me. So I said, well, you got to wait till Thursday with him off to go. So he's been wearing some old shoes to school because he wants to go to Galleria Mall with me. Then have me just buy the shoes and I bring them out there. So tomorrow I gotta wait till he gets out of school and we have to. I live right here. The Galleria Mall is right here where I live. I live like 2 minutes. Like I can walk to the Galleria Mall and get there in like 5, 6 minutes. That's how close the Galleria Mall is at. But anyway, when he gets out of school, I gotta go drive to Garland, where he lives at, and come back here and go to Galleria Mall and drive him back home. So tomorrow's gonna be a busy day for me. On top of me having to wash. And plus me and Lex, we going live tomorrow at 1 o'clock, Texas Movement Media. Um, then I'm going live again later on that night with some guests on the podcast. So it's gonna be a crazy rocket day tomorrow. I had to go live tonight though, because I got up early and I started early. So that's why I'm going live tonight. Well, it's always cool with my son because I'm pretty much knowing what he wants. See, he goes to the same. We go get our shoes from the same place in the mall. Every time we go to Galleria Mall, the first place we walk to is Shoe Palace. Shoe Palace not only have nice shoes, they have some of those shirts you see me wear, like the Muhammad Ali shirts, the Boys in the Hood shirts. Some of those kind of like shirts that look kind of like exclusive type of shirts that you probably never see nobody else have them. That's where I get my shirts from too. But my son, he normally wants Jordans. This time he wanted some Air Max. He sent me a picture of them. I just hope we find them. Uh, so that's the mission tomorrow. I mean, that'll be him having some shoes. I told him I'm gonna get him some secondary shoes to have, just have 2 pair of shoes because I know his birthday comes in October and he wants shoes again. And then it's Christmas. My son probably gets shoes probably about 5 times a school year. So 5 times a year, my son gets a pair of shoes. And I don't know, most of the time it's because his feet's growing. But I mean, but either way it go, I feel like even without that being said, even if his foot didn't grow, just because how the seasons pack and how the holidays come, he ends up getting. I'm not going to even say seasons. The reasons to get a gift or to have something like that, the way they pop up. My son averages about 5 or 6 pairs of new shoes a year. I probably buy my son. I don't know if there's a lot or I don't know if there's not a lot, to be honest with you. So y'all can aim at me however y'all want to, just to let y'all know. I don't know if I'm being uh, not fair on that or if I'm giving him too many pairs of shoes. But then I can't. It's no way I can give him too many pairs of shoes just because I feel like it's a reason to give him whatever he wants on them days. So my son get about 5 pairs of shoes a year. Um, I think I was the same way. I think I probably averaged about 5 or 6 pairs of shoes a year throughout my time in elementary, junior high, and high school until I got a job. And when I started getting money and got a job, shit, I got a pair of shoes probably about every month. Every month I had a different pair of shoes. Because every month I seen something that I seen a hat, a shirt, or a jersey that matched a pair of shoes, and I got all of them. And you know how we were when we were young, right? We'll have probably about 3 or 4 pair of jeans, right? A pair of black Levi's, some Stonewash Levi's, some blue jean Levi's, probably a white pair or a green pair, whatever type of assorted color. But we also have a pair of Jabos. So we have a couple pairs of duckhead slacks or some Dockers or whatever. We'll wear some shit or some Dickies. We those, but we'll have them bottoms right there. But we'll rock 80 different shirts, tops with them 8 bottoms. Them 8 different bottoms we have. Out of 8 to 10 bottoms that we have. When I say bottoms, I mean like pants or jeans or slacks or whatever, or khakis or whatever you want to call them, shorts. You probably have probably about 80 different tops you rock with it. And you rotate it. You put in the rotation with them bottoms. That's a real nigga shit. And then on some other shit at the top of that, y'all know back when it got cold back then, during the winter time and fall, during the fall back then when they had starter jackets and bombers, nigga, you can wear a bomber jacket every day, nigga, with a fresh white t-shirt up under it and wear about the same pair of jeans every day, man. And nobody wouldn't even have a fresh pair of shoes on. Nobody wouldn't even know you had the same clothes on. As long as your t-shirt look fresh or your sweater or hoodie, nigga, you ain't never had to change your bottom in the winter time. There's one thing about the 90s, nigga. You can rock the same fucking goddamn bottoms uh, for days. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, once they start getting dingy and dirty, you had to be one of them niggas that was smart and your mom didn't wash clothes a lot where they kept your shit clean. But guess what? Once your shit started fading, you had to go buy some brand new ones though. You had to go to Dillard's or wherever you had bought your shit from, but Sears, Bell Laterman, Stage, whatever you had to go buy your bottoms from, your pants. You had to get a pair of brand new ones every 4 or 5 months, because they start fading after your mom's wash them, you only can wipe out the 4th, 5th time washing them bitches, man. Them bitches, they gone. It's over with. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, boys get shoe crazy and shit, especially around that generation. I'm not sure which age your kids are, but I know they kind of at that age where it was doing it. I think all kids will get to that. All boys get that shoe. Well, not my going to say all boys. I think the females, they get to that age, they shoe crazy too, though, because they're all the females, they want the Jordans, and they want the new Forces, and they want the new Dunks, what they call them. They want the new Maxes. The trends, the same trends that we had in the 90s and in the early 2000s. Kids had those same trends. And guess what? Us as older people, I know people my age, some of us still feel that we still like to be swag out like that and have those same type of outfits as well. We be looking for the latest uh, outfits and the latest shoes as well. Us guys in our 40s and early 50s and early 40s and late 30s, we be looking for the fly shit too, just like the young people do. Cause we old people fly. Back like I left some guys. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, yeah. Once again, I appreciate you guys for tapping into the K-Back Network with your boy Cuddy J. Late night hype talking. The wardrobe had to be right. Oh yeah, yeah, the wardrobe. I mean, I'm definitely on that. Hey, you know what, Lisa? No, that's not. And now, Lisa, that's normal. So a woman like you, especially of your age. I mean, it ain't just the age anyway. It's just a woman of your caliber or of your of your in your lane. That's normal for y'all to have you to have two pair of tennis shoes, and most of your shoes that you have are dress boots and dress shoes that you probably wear those like you throw some like you probably throw a dress on or mini skirt on or then when it get cold and shit you might have your little nice little rain boots or your little female boots the girls be wearing and shit, to match their outfits and their jacket and their purse. You might do some shit like that, yeah. That's understandable, yeah. I don't expect you to have no goddamn 10 pair of Air Force Ones and 10 pair of Jordans and some, 5 pair of Air Max and 2 pair of Chateau Adidas and 5 pair of Timberland boots. I don't expect that, no. You don't seem that way. That's cool. That's normal. You need yeah, and then you probably got a bunch of slides. You probably got a bunch of flats and shit. You wear slides, the slippers and shit. Yeah, you probably got a bunch of them too. House shoes, as you should. Okay. See, hey, Lisa, don't you be tripping up how I be describing you down to the T. This lady right here, man. This lady right here, man. She about every bit of 800 miles away from me, and I be just explaining to her what type of person I think she is. We we never had discussion in our life. Never had discussion. I I'm gonna tell you what it is, Lisa. So, as I was saying, I had this. It's crazy. Like you feel like you've been around somebody before, right? I also had this other lady, and it's some people that I encountered throughout my life anyway. That I had the same type of vibe. But I had this one person that I felt like that I was going out with her, right? I used to tell her all the time. I said, I feel like me and you been around each other about 30 years ago. I met you about 30 years ago. And me and you were hanging out and shit, man. We were somewhere. You seem like you somebody I've been around before. And I said, you seem familiar to me for some reason, but it's really our first time being around each other talking. I had somebody like that. And that's what I be getting out when I be seeing when I be That's how I be feeling with Lisa. I said, man, I think I've been around that person before. But it really would it be though, you just you been around somebody that kind of resemble them, and you kind of like the way they vibe is. It seems like y'all vibe kind of match the same way, and you kind of make it seem like you've been around. Oh yeah, the mic head there. I caught that bitch. You know, I'm good on that mic shit. Yeah, I'm good on that mic. I learned how to. I learned what the situation was. I had to learn the mics. See now, what it is though, the mics, the new mics I got, they not like the old mics. See, man, you should charge a mic. The old mics somebody had, when you charge them up, even when they full, when they 100%, they still be charging. Like they still had a light on. See, once these are full, the light goes off, and even if you plug it up, it won't come on. So I thought the battery was weak or they were broke. The whole time they was full. So I learned how the mics go now. I like the good sound though. It's time for me to roll up again. Say, yeah, roll it up for me good. Please. Yeah, roll done, man. We going there, man. We're gonna do 3 hours tonight, y'all. Fuck it. Almost at 4,000 hours in this shit, you heard? Yeah. They can't do nothing but let me in. I'm kicking the door in I'm gonna tell you, ain't nothing like waking up in the morning and you go to your email. Like I be eager to go look at my email in the morning. I ain't gonna even lie. Cause they always send me a new way to get paid. They have me sign up every time. Okay, here's another way to get paid. I mean, now I'm clicking all these links and these icons, whatever they got. As y'all see, you got the snap, the super chat. You can pay me through super chat. You can also uh, you also can the membership thing got going. Like I could do a members only show. I can start doing that shit and I can start charging about $3, you know what I'm saying, all that shit, you know, whatever. For members only, people dedicated to watch my show. I just got to get used to the wave and I do it's a lot of stuff you gotta do. And to be honest with you, it's probably gonna get to a point where I probably have to have a team. People helping me out because there's too much shit getting hit at me. And then I might be missing out on some shit because I might be overlooking some shit too that I'm not aware of what's going on. That YouTube trying to provide for me. Yeah, nigga, it's like my Friday, yo, y'all. This is my Friday, yo. The late night kickback, you heard? If you with that hate shit, don't come over here, don't disturb. Yeah, man, y'all know that top of the night. Y'all just tapping out to a few new heads, tapping in, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you've never been up in here. But also, we just to let you run up to the new topic, though. You see the thumbnail, the link. We're talking about the red run, the red dress run, and the red dress run annual in New Orleans, where you had thousands of men wearing dresses on a run in New Orleans uh, for charity. And most of these guys were gays, LBGT guys, and we had some straight men that was running. I watched a lot of people backlash at these people, these men. I didn't know why they was running, but I knew they was running for a cause or a reason. But I didn't want to be the one that said something. Everybody was like, "Oh, he down bad for that shit." Especially was behind for cancer. I lost somebody behind cancer that was close to me. A lot of people have. You got people probably, going for diabetes or, mental illness, They probably was running for all those type of health issues, something that's really bad in the black community. So I didn't want to crash on why these men was wearing dresses, even though I wouldn't wear a red dress. I ain't gonna do nothing. But here's another thing that we was wondering: why are they just now? It's been 30 years they've been doing this, and they got it from. They say it started off in San Diego. New Orleans just ran off with the baton over the last 30 years. But why we ain't been hearing about this shit, about the red dress? Where my New Orleans people at, man? We all there. Y'all tap in. Why we haven't been hearing about the red dress? Why they just now throwing this in our face, some red dress run shit with a bunch of men wearing dresses and shit? Where that come in play? Where this shit been going on there 30 years ago on video with 100 niggas thousands of motherfuckers put on dresses and with the run? You can't tell me this shit been 30 years old. What documentary at? I feel like motherfuckers are just some shit that just happened. They want to say it's 30 years old. They wanna lie and tell our kids that this shit been going on for 30 years. Just imagine 30 years ago some motherfucking men wearing dresses in New Orleans. I don't care where the fuck you was at. Imagine that. The world wasn't open to gay shit like that. They do that seem like some gay stuff. Let's get real. The world wasn't open to openly gay. It wasn't openly gay like that enough for that shit to happen. For we to even say that shit been going over 30 years. They say San Diego was the one that started it. New Orleans just ran with it. But all of a sudden it's 2025. Now we aware of it. Now they making us know about it. Then here comes Lil Baby with the new outfit he wearing. Lil Baby wearing the outfit look like my son, my 14-year-old daughter wears. What the fuck Lil Baby got going on? That shit right there. I mean, my son likes Lil Baby, and why the hell, you know, Lil Baby gonna throw an outfit like that? Cause look at this shit right here. It just make a nigga wonder. You wrote it up already now. It's just crazy, man. It's just why we. Though that's been the topic of the day. I don't know what you guys take on it. And people who tap it in, but I just know there was a bunch of fuss about it on Facebook. That's why I never backlashed it because I know a lot of people. They. I seen a lot of one dude. He was straight. He said, "Yeah, man, I beat cancer such and such time ago. This is my third time participating in this annual. This, that, and the other." They had showed the post. He didn't say I didn't hear him saying it, but that was what the post had said. He said so. This shit crazy. Yeah, I don't think nobody. You know what, Lisa? Nobody never heard of it before. That's why. That's why I did. That's why I picked this topic because I knew it's a real touching and sensitive topic too. The reason why I touched on the topic because we never heard of it before. And that's why the question is why the title said what does it come from? Why we never heard of this before? When it's like they be celebrating stuff that's like that's really not even relevant, and they make it relevant all of a sudden. And then they could put whatever title or narrative, whatever they want on it. It's been going on for 100 years. It started off in such and such Bangladesh, and then bam, and everybody believe that. That'll be part of the history book, and that's what the kids will be believing. Whatever they put out, I ain't just talking about on the dress and stuff. Just what anything. So this shirt came from such and such. This fabric came from this country. Cuz man, you want me to roll that blunt up? You bitch, if I did you, I would have rolled it up, cuz. I rolled it up, man. Yeah. Oh, your back hurt, man. I'm gonna tell you what it is about it. You take straight back too. It's a part of recliner too. You stretch back too far to get to sleep a certain way. I know that when I fall asleep on that recliner, I, there be something going on. It's good to sit in the chair though, but falling asleep in that bitch, sleeping throughout the night in. There's plenty of nights I sleep in that bitch, somebody like for hours, like 5, 6 hours. Like you did last night, you feel yeah, you can't just fall asleep in that bitch like that. That shit cause your back problem. I be telling you, if I be, I never sleep in my bed. I be having a whole bed, but I notice when I sleep in my bed, I sleep good. I wake up early. I don't oversleep or nothing. I got one of the memory foam mattresses. You know, the mattress got the memory foam. And like every time like the only thing that fucks me up throughout my sleep is because I get up probably about 2 or 3 times to take a piss. You know, and that because at a certain time at night, of course, when I go live at night, I be drinking. I be drinking down to 12 o'clock, 12:30. So when I go to sleep around about 1:30 or 2, so yeah, I'm gonna wake up around about 3:30 and piss. And wake up around about 5 and piss. I wake up again around about 7:30. I gotta piss again. And that would really just wake me. That's what wake me up right there. When I wake up around about 7:30 and piss, I just lay in my bed. I'm like, okay, damn, it's time to get up now. That's when I start my day. But yeah, that's when you get to a certain age, guys. You know, you you drink liquids at a certain time. It might won't be good for you. I used to hate when I used to drink a beer or drink a lot of liquid before I take a road trip. And it always happens when you're not the driver, but when you get down there by like 30 miles into the highway, some reason you got to pay again. And the next exit not coming up for like another 18 miles and shit like that, which is probably not 18 miles though, because it's not a such thing. But like another 10 miles, another exit come up. So you got to wait 10 miles for another exit come up, take a piss. And like you don't want to tell the driver, hey man, take a put over right now. You want to wait till the exit almost coming in. Say, man, I gotta go take a piss, man. Make an exit. See, you be praying for the exit to come soon, though, boy. Cause it been plenty of times that I had a drink. I had a lot of liquid in my system before I got on the highway, and then used the bathroom. And I got there and I halfway down somewhere. Don't be going west, the West Texas somewhere like riding on Interstate 40, where you ain't seeing no gas stations or nothing for a while. It's about like every 40 miles. You ain't in no flat. You see a desert, flatlands, all that shit like that, man. Like headed toward Lubbock and all that shit. Shit, y'all that know, they know. Y'all that know, y'all know. Yeah. Like I said, this is one of those topics. I'm not aware if it was real sensitive or people gonna be bothered by it. Uh, Somebody did just send me a text asking me did I hear about the NL Chopper dancing in a thong. So uh, I mean, I haven't. I looked at it. I looked it up on YouTube. No videos. Evidently, it's floating around on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram. I can't find the video. I mean, I'm gonna check it out. But, I'm starting to learn what topics I to really fuck with sometimes, and especially when it's on politics. Don't fuck with nobody on no politics shit. Cause that shit that'll fuck with you too. Though people they'll judge you and they'll pick your brain based off of politics. How you? Oh damn, I forgot my own girl texting me, man. My bad, such and such. If you watching, I know you like this motherfucker. I know she probably watching this ad. I know this motherfucker know I'm texting him. I'm sorry, hold up. You know I'm in my zone right now. Come on, homie. Alright. Yeah, I forgot I was talking to her earlier. Yeah. She probably I said, yeah. I know she's watching it live probably. Uh, yeah. 85 cut, you still here, boy? I ain't hear you say bye-bye. You know, he about to be falling asleep while he having his TV on, his laptop, and his phone on, watching my shit. My little boy. It only cool though, man. I always wanted to know, cut. We is rude bar a derogatory term to some of you Jamaicans? Like you got some black people don't like the N word. When they call you, you should say rude boy. I know you're either a rude boy or a shotter. So like, I don't know what's offensive.
Twice choose the Sleep Number Smart Bed?
Everybody blown up, man. Like it's gonna take me through the last hour right here, y'all. Well, you know what? When I start early like this, and I don't got to go nowhere the next day, man, I'm off and shit. Yeah, I got to give you the 3 hour power. Got to give you that. That shit just make my watch hours bounce up even more. Pass like mash, rebound like Rob, and I get shooting that shit, man. Hey. Shooters aim like Kobe, pass like Nash, rebound like Rob, and I get that cash. I said I get that cash, don't give a D the chance to set up, I break fast. Pass like Nash, I get that cash. I said I get that cash, don't give a D the chance to set up, I break fast. Break fast, fast break, whatever the cash made. Don't even ask me. Forget living in the past days. Live every doggone day like my last day. I'm the bandwagon, jump on it. 2 step stomp on it. You can do what you want on it. Hell yeah, throw the chrome on it. I throw the bone on her. She a messy girl. Shit, I don't want her. Too old to be standing on the damn corner. But I'm old enough to puff on the marijuana. Raising Cajun, Jason Davis on application. Cutty J on the streets. I know y'all see me haters. But y'all gonna pay me later. I'm a pimp in my shell toes, forget them gators. Pass like Nash, we bound like Rodman. I get that cash. I said I get that cash. Don't give it either chance. Set up, I break fast. Say what? Say what? Bank chipping from the vineyard, knocking at my door. About to take command, you can call me G.I. Joe. Throw my shell toes on, blue shoelaces. Cause we just touched down off 2 cases. Niggas snitched on him now, wear 2 braces. No teeth in his mouth, and know what toothpaste is. On this track, you like who this is. Don't worry about me, I'm about to do this big. We the next Rockefeller. This is BHC. A little bit of gasoline. It's your THC. A little bit of cocaine, Mr. Homegrown. Don't call me on my home phone. I be wanting go Goodwood, bro. Get my. Do you man need to get this all on? If you know the words, sing the song home. Yeah, you know. Say what, say what. Don't give the D the chance to step up. I break fast. Like Nash, like Kobe. Say what, say what. Take it with the running gun. I ain't trying to hear you, son. Those be talking about that shit. I ain't feeling them. Let's go. Nigga, give me some. Alley-oop. Case we on the rebound. D-Town. Episode, let it flow, now we clap. Back to the main mission. Ain't with the name, this it's the real deal, Holyfield Day politics. Everywhere I represent, where I'm from, what I'm about, not with no hesitation. Stop getting your cream on, start getting your cream on. Put down your scope, need to start getting your beam on. The fast shoot, fast food. Niggas on the mission like the blast shoot. Attack you, act you. On the wall like you attack food. Pass like Nash, rebound like Rodman. I get that cash. Say what, say what. I say I get that cash. Don't give the D the chance to set up a great pass. Like Kobe, pass like Nash, rebound like Rodman. I get that cash. Say what, say what. I said I get that cash. Don't give the D the chance to set up a great pass. Yeah, you know. Hey. You know. Your boy Cutty J. Yeah, get that cash. Yeah, I had to run that shit real quick though. Full of the goddamn weed, man. This is Kickback Network. It's your boy Cutty J. Y'all knew what the topic was tonight. We ain't gonna get too much into the red dress thing, man, because really nobody really just stepped in and talk about it and speak on how they feel or whatever, you know. Most of the time you'll have somebody they probably want to have, jump in and say what they feel about something like this. I feel like reason why I picked the topic because I feel like everybody, was expressing their opinion so much where they probably would have followed it. Evidently, people don't want to, We don't have to lay on that topic right there, though. But you know how we are. We all over the place like birds, shit. All right. Yo. Y'all tapping in, though, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all subscribe, man. Y'all, keep this shit going. I do this thing, man, at least about 3-4 nights out the week. And you're looking forward for content. You're looking for some laughs and new conversation and updated news about a lot of things. This the channel to tap into. I'm not one of those guys that's gonna be, coming to you with the same topics every night. You get somebody telling the same jokes, giving you the same stories, giving you the same content every night. I give you something different every time I come on here. There's not a time where I'm just constantly talking about the same thing. Now, there's times I recap to a story that I've said in another show, match up things to put things in perspective and how it goes in order. Yeah, that's the only time you'll hear me bring up something twice or more than once. Other than that, man, this is where you get the new topics and hot topics. Just know it's gonna be some fire shit whenever I drop it. Lisa, you still on, Miss Lady? You still on, right, Miss Lady? You saw the thing of projecting. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? We talked about that. I'm glad you brought that up, Lisa. We were talking about why we're yeah, my job, right? My boss, he's a Longhorn. He graduated from Texas. He he played for the Texas Longhorns back in his day as a safety. So he's a real Longhorn fan. And we talked about uh, the, the the new college, the top 25 poll recently. And we he named the top teams and and we were like Texas number one. And they got the little Manning guy. I think is it Eli Manning or is it Peyton's Manning's son or Eli Manning's son? But anyway, he's the starting quarterback for Texas Longhorns right now. And they said he should have started last year or the year before, whatever. But now he's a starter now with the Texas Longhorns. It's supposed to be a breakout year for him with the Texas Longhorns, projected to be number one and stay number one. But they got to play Ohio State the first game. That's going to be the test. The thing about this man right here, opposed to his uncle and dad, he's a scrambler. But everybody knows the granddad was a scrambler too when he played with New Orleans. And most of the time, because he had to, because they didn't have a line to block for him. But yes, they say Texas is number one. They might lose that spot because they playing Ohio State at Ohio the first game of the season. So they will probably drop to number 3 or 4 after that loss if they lose. If they lose. Uh, but we're just talking about the team that's in the top 25. They probably shouldn't even be there. And the reason why they're there based off their name. Yeah, and I'm going to go number 1 right now for the simple fact. I don't think Texas should be there. The reason why I think Texas is there because of who they have there, the name, man. I'm pretty sure Ohio State or Georgia should be number 1. Also, another team, Notre Dame. I'm a Notre Dame fan. I've been liking Notre Dame since Lou Holtz, since Tony Rice, since Jerome Bettis, since all of them guys back in the day. I've been a Notre Dame fan. Anyway, I'm not gonna leave out Ricky Waters and Jerome Bettis, people like that. But I just feel like sometimes they give Notre Dame. They just put Notre Dame in the top 5 or top 10 just because it's Notre Dame. And Notre Dame never live up to those expectations because their schedule that they have is gonna probably hold them. They're gonna contain a nice ranking throughout the season because of who they play against. I think Boston College and probably Purdue and like schools like that get Florida State give them hard time sometimes. Uh, uh, Other than that, it doesn't. They make it. But when they get to the bowl game, they play against one of those tough teams that been going through their hard conference that they can't fuck with every year. It happens. Hey, I'm an LSU guy. I love LSU. Football, best. I'm always root for LSU. Anything that comes out of Louisiana was college. I'm always stand behind it, but definitely LSU. HBCU. I like people always try to pick between Grambling and Southern. I like both of them. I love Southern University. I love Grambling University. I also like Louisiana Tech. I love Xavier. I love Tulane. I love Northeast. I love Northwestern State. I love Southeast Louisiana Raising Cajuns. I love all the schools in Louisiana. But I don't root for the Saints like that because I'm a Niners fan. And Saints fans, they don't like the Niners. So why the fuck should I like the motherfucking New Orleans Saints? So that's how we have it on that. Yeah, I like LSU. I'm a fan. I root for LSU. I also root for Villanova. I root for in basketball. In college basketball, I root for in football. College football, I root for Notre Dame and LSU. In college basketball, I root for Villanova, Temple, and Duke, and LSU. But in football, it's all about Notre Dame and LSU as far as college. Pretty much every hat you use. My hats let you know what teams I like. I like the Philadelphia Phillies. I like the 76ers. I like the 49ers. I like the Dallas Mavericks. I also like the Texas Rangers when it comes to baseball. I like I guess I root for, in hockey, I root for the Dallas Stars. Uh, as much as the Flyers. I like the New York Yankees. I don't root against them either. Just teams I like. I like Golden State Warriors. Uh, I even like the Lakers. I mean, like I don't really just hate the Lakers. Like Lakers is a team that I like until they play us. So I really like it's like them the three teams that I just like. I like the Lakers. The 76ers are It's my favorite basketball team. It's the Mavericks, then the Lakers. Other than that, I don't really just care about nobody else. But if you playing against my team, it's like fuck your team. It's crazy though, man. Some of these low chat videos, they get low views and shit. Like when I finish the video, for like about 3 4 days, man, the views just shoot up. They just shoot up. I think Zeus kind of like got a lot of people, people that you think they probably would jump on your shit live on your topics. I think Zeus. A lot of people be watching Zeus, especially women. Black women, they love watching Zeus. I mean, I'm just gonna say, ratchet mentality, women who have a ratchet mentality. Now I'm gonna say it this way, right? I ain't saying they ratchet, right? I'm saying they mentality. Because they say they have ratchet ways. They live through the ratchet way life. So therefore they have a ratchet mentality, or they can be ratchet. It's just like having a gangster mentality, right? You might don't live that gangster life no more, but you still had that mentality just because you once upon a time you were a gangster. So when I say women that had a ratchet mentality, they are the ones that like that Zeus shit, like that the baddies, uh, with anything that involves black women or hood women attacking each other, or showcasing themselves in not a ladylike way, I should say. So yeah, that's what that is. I don't watch them like that. I mean, I remember the time I was watching it and looking at it. It was because I was with someone that watched it, and we'll be sitting in the living room, and I'll be sitting and I'm sitting there looking at it. And I remember the last time I ever watched one of those shows, I had a look on my face that The woman that I was with at the time, she was like, "Baby, why you looking like that? You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, this shit right there just some bullshit. I ain't like that." And it was right. It was during the time right when I really wasn't even. I wasn't even feeling the relationship no more. And here she is showing me some shit that's making me don't even like. It made me feel more sour about the situation, how what I'm in. I'm like, you do this the type of shit that turn you on? You like this? You entertained by this? I'm like, this, and the fact that this, I say this is how they don't have. It got to be a show where they showing women, black women at that, having a glamorous life, or even if they ain't rich, still doing some positive, productive shit. Like have a show of them women that's out there doing stuff for the community. Have a reality show for them black women that ain't fighting each other and doing shit. You know what I'm saying? They try to what they doing. They making they painting the picture to America to make black, other races and people from different countries think of us a certain type of way by putting it on TV. That's why when they see us, they be unsure of who we are or how to talk to us because they look at TV and they say, okay, this is how they display us. They think we all like that. That's why they respect the white people when they come over here from different countries, and they got more respect for them until they make them mad or piss them off. But they have more respect for them because they don't show uh, white people doing bad stuff than how they show the black people doing bad stuff. Even in movies, the movies don't even make you think the black people, white people are more influenced in the crime shit. So that's why we always wonder why other people from different countries when they come over here, they probably don't gravitate to us as much as they would to a white person because it's already painted out to the world that we probably the aggressors and we are liable to the ones that rob them or shoot them. So that's why they be nervous when they see us. The ones who don't speak our language or speak any type of English, yeah. But if they didn't do that and they should show everybody like that, it'd be even. Y'all do it for this week, man. I think I'm gonna watch me a movie tonight, man. I do everything got to work, man. After I get out the live, I do everything at night, except for watching a movie. And I gotta find a good movie to watch. Somebody had gave me a show or in a movie, in a documentary, and I was like, man, I'm gonna go home and watch that shit. But I never seen to watch it. I never seen it. I'm like, man, I ain't watch that shit. I keep forgetting the name once I get home. Yeah, hit that like button when you tap in, man. If you ain't been in here before, man, hit the subscribe button. Show some love. Show some love to a motherfucker. But y'all, on a Sunday night, though, just to warn you guys, though, Sunday Night Live's gonna be going hard like mother. Because when your team lose, we gonna go hard. And guess what? When my team lose, y'all can come at me. Y'all can get up in here. Y'all can get at my Niners. If they lose, y'all can get up in here. Y'all can do y'all thing. But when your team lose, just letting you know, I'm giving you and your city the blues. or whatever team you root for. Some teams, I'm just gonna talk about them anyway, even if they win. I'm gonna talk about them. Oh, you know, the gummy bear or something. Oh no, they be that weird candy. I be like stuff. I be like stuff like Starburst and Skittles and gummy bears and like the gummy lifesavers. I be on stuff like that, you know. Especially the Skittles, the blue pack Skittles, and the purple Skittles. Yeah, them be going hard. So, you know, that's the only candy I like. If I eat some chocolate, it'd be like a Twix or a Reese's Piece. I don't be eating it, but I be eating chips. So I eat some chips and beef jerkies. So Slim Jams, like I go at them. This is just shit. Never seen none of them shows. Yes, I be all over the place, man. Like you know what? I'm one of them people. When you're around, it's gonna be a lot of stuff you see for the first time. And I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, and then I mean, and I ain't bragging about it. It's just like I'm one of them people that like introduce people to the stuff they never seen, they probably never will see or ever see. And the only reason why they seen this shit because it was around me. It was about a lot of stuff. And but it's still about it. Some other people who've seen it too. It's just they got somebody that's just like me around them. It's like certain stuff you just you have access to or you gravitate to that nobody and the people won't know about the shit at least you know. Like damn, I ain't know this shit. It's like with some food or some shit or a restaurant. You might have it might be a restaurant you know about. Nobody know about the restaurant, but the shit's good. But you tell everybody about that bitch, you be like, damn, man, I would have never knew about this shit if it wasn't for Cuz. And Cuz turned me on to this shit. Like, it's people who turn me on to like, it's a lot of places I wouldn't go if it wasn't for certain people. Like when I went to Even Coach, I've been seeing this shit for a long time, but it took about 5 or 6 people to keep on talking about this shit. Like, you know what? Fuck that shit. I ain't gonna let people talk about this shit and I ain't been there. Much as I like to go out and eat. Then they got this new restaurant. It's about this almost done. You know they already built 3 forks. It's open now. They be slapping. But they got this new Tex-Mex Mexican restaurant called Mexican Sugar. That bitch right there, it's like another place like where I work at, but a little bit more pricier. That shit gonna go hard. Right there by right there in the little square where everything is. I can't wait. I'm gonna go check this shit out. I ain't big on Tex-Mex and Mexican. I'm the type of nigga I'm gonna tell you some real shit. When I go to people that play like Tex-Mex or Mexican restaurant, I keep it simple. I me to go get some fajitas or I'm gonna get some ground beef nacho, whatever type of nachos they got. I mean, with the ground beef in it, whatever. I mean, I don't want no black beans. But I'm more like on that type of shit. We get them two. I'm the only 2 items I'm gonna get. I don't want to try new extra type of shit I ain't never heard of or can't pronounce. I mean, that's just how I am. But it's all about the experience too. That's why I go to some places. Even though it might be the same thing that restaurant around the corner has, but I want to see what the experience like, the scenery and everything. It's all about the scenery and the vibe. You know? You say you like tamales? See around here, no, check it out. You know, tamales. A lot of my coworkers, they wives and stuff make tamales and sell tamales. But like in these little neighborhoods, like where I stay at, though, you'll catch a Hispanic person with their little cart, you know, walking around knocking on people's doors, trying to sell tamales. You know, they be trying to sell tamales to people. I remember me and my daughter's mom, my oldest daughter, we had a neighborhood we lived in. Every day around about 4 o'clock, the same old lady be walking around with a little boogie, knocking on the door with tamales. Tamale, I had to open the door, I don't eat tamales. Close that bit real quick. I'm gonna say, I want some beef fajitas, potted chicken fajitas, give me some nachos, a taco. You know, y'all see me cook, y'all see my Tex Mex. Y'all know how I do it. I get the Mexican rice, I get the ground beef mixed it together. And then I do my taco salad. I do nachos and taco. And chalupas, you know, to be around to start us with chip cheese, cheese, the meat, lettuce, whatever. That's about the furthest I go when it comes to Tex-Mex. I don't go that far with Italian food. I think I probably go a little farther with Italian food. I mean, I like lasagna, certain lasagna. I like bolognese. I like spaghetti. I like fettuccine. I like carbonara. I like baked ziti. I like meatballs. It's about as far as they get with everything else they get. I probably won't. I don't know. It depends on the protein is. But this is me. I like really. I like southern food, soul food, cornbread, rice and gravy type of shit. Food for your soul, and don't let it be whole. Because if they're gonna crumble, they're gonna fold. That's the truth be told. Man, I love the new season coming, y'all. Like I said, the Virgos and Leos, shout out. Y'all be doing it. Y'all do the most. So who you think what side do the most, You say?
Okay, so many personalities. I'm a Leo, look.
Yeah, I think let Leos and Virgos, they be doing it. When I say doing the most, like, they be like living it up. You want me in a good way. So check this out right here, y'all. Over here right now. Over here, 241. Check this out right here. We all got up in here. Hey, Lisa, you still up? I see what time it is? 11:13. We gonna get, it's gonna go to 11:30 then. 11:30 will make it 3 hours. They're doing a 3 hour stream for like the fifth time. I like the 3 hour stream. We're gonna go ahead and ride up in this bitch. We're gonna go back again. We're gonna bring it back again for you guys. I should have performed this song a long time ago. I'm should have performed it a lot more. The song right here, I should have performed a lot more. People like this shit.
Shoes ain't like Kobe, pass like Nash, rebound like Rodman. I get that cash. I said I get that cash. Don't give the kid a chance to set up.
I break pass.
Shoot game like Kobe, pass
Like Nash,
rebound
like
Rodman.
Kobe.
I get that cash. I said I get that cash.
Don't get it, get it,
Chance to set up. I break pass. Break pass.
whatever the cash made.
What I'm about to do next?
Don't even ask me. Forget living in the past days. Live every doggone day like my last day. I'm the bandwagon, jump on it. Make your body hit 2 steps, stomp on it. What the what, bump on it. Hell yeah, throw the chrome on it. Pull the bride, bone on it. She a messy girl. Shit, I don't want her. Be standing on the damn corner. Put him old enough to pump on my marijuana. Jason Davis on application. I know you see the haters, but you gon' pay me later. I'ma pivot my shell toes, forget the gators.
Pass like Nash, rebound like Rodman. I get that cash.
I said I get that cash. Need a chance to set up a break fast. Like Kobe,
Pass like
Nash,
rebound like
Rodman, I get that cash. I said I get that cash. Don't give it, need a chance to set up a break fast. Ain't tipping from the fiends knocking at my door. G.I. Joe. Blue shoelaces, doesn't just shut us down off 2 cases. Wear 2 braces, no teeth in his mouth, know what toothpaste is. You know, don't worry about me, dude, about to do this big. This is BAT. Mr. THC, a little bit of gasoline. Mr. Don't Wrong. Don't call me on my own phone. I won't be long gone somewhere in the club with a bride, get my phone on. Need to get your zone on. If you know the words, sing the song on. Hey. Say what, say what. Don't give the beat a chance to set up, I break fast. Like, fast like, rebound like, I get that. I said I get that cash. Get a chance to set up. When this shit goes, yeah, I ain't trying to hear your son. Those that be talking out their ear. Ice cold chili one. Baby wanna give me some. I'ma pass her up. Alley-oop. Catch me on the rebound. D-Town. Another episode that it flowed. Then we clown. Back to the main mission. Ain't with the name missing. It's a real deal on the field. Real president. Everywhere I represent. Where I'm from, what I'm about. Start getting your cream on. Put down the scope, nigga. Put your beam on. Pass you. Eat you up like fast food. See my little noodles on the mission out there. Attack you. Attack you. On the wall like you attack food. Hey, hey, hey.
Rebound like Rodman, I get that cash.
Say what, say what.
I get that cash.
Don't give the D the chance to set up, I break fast. Like, pass like, rebound like, I get that. I said I get that cash.
Don't give the D the chance to set up,
I break fast.
yeah, you know.
We got had to go ahead and play that shit out, you know what I'm saying? Get full of that weed. Get full of that weed. Yeah, you know, I'm hungry as a motherfucker on the cool though. I'm gonna go and sign out though. Hey, I'm gonna talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll be back like I left, so tomorrow. Lisa, appreciate you for stopping by, hanging out like you always do, showing love. Everybody, be back tomorrow. Full of that weed in that drink. I'm out like a fat kid in Dodge.